request for a zoning change, and that was on 709 North Bush. Now, that's the property that's north of Dr. Hill's office on Bush Street. There's a for sale sign on it, and they've been filling that draw. It's in between Dr. Hill's and the church. It's currently a C1 zoning, the same as what Dr. Hill's office is. And we had a request for a possibility of putting unique services out there, building a new building, the handicap workshop that's in our Quonset thing down at Cedar Center right now. And because technically it's manufacturing, they had to ask for a conditional use on that property. So they held a public hearing. Proper notice was given in the paper, and people within 185 feet of the land were notified. And oh, they weren't on that. Oh no, it was conditional use. Sorry, they weren't notified of that. Anyway, the planning commission voted unanimously to recommend the conditional use to allow unique services there, and that's the recommendation that you have in front of you tonight.
Okay, we have a motion to proceed with the first reading on this bill.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
It's an ordinance changing the zoning classification or districts of certain lands located in the city of Mountain Grove under the authority granted by the Code of Ordinances of the city of Mountain Grove, specifically at 709 North Bush Street from the C1 Business District with a conditional use.
Okay, do we have a motion to accept the first reading on this bill?
Make a motion to accept the first reading.
Second.
Second.
Any questions on this?
What's there now?
Nothing, it's a blank lot.
Okay.
They'd have to build it.
So they're gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes.
They gonna build,
No, I mean, the board will have somebody build it. There's a board of directors for unique services that oversees that workshop activity. I don't know, 6 or 8 local folks on it.
Okay, Dan.
I will say the board, we were told that the hours of operation will be, I believe 7 or 8 to 4:30, Monday through Friday, so there won't be any weekend work there. It'll be the same hours pretty much as Dr. Hill's office, and then so the church won't be at 4:30 on Wednesday nights. They'll be gone, so it won't interrupt that or the Sunday services over there at church also. So it works out good for everybody there.
What do you say? I'm sorry. Do you guys think that anybody would oppose that in that general area, that it seems like, did you say something about that, wasn't it?
Well, we just, it was publicly announced, and we had a public hearing. No one showed up to be against it, but we just didn't send out letters on conditional use. If we were changing it from C1 to R1, then we'd have to send out a letter.
Okay.
Within 185 feet, but on conditional use, we weren't asking for a change in the zoning, just to allow that particular use on it.
Okay, do you,
That was my question, you know, did we have to do that? So.
any more questions? If not, Mr. Bartlett, how you vote?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, next is the propane tax discussion. I'd like to run this by you, Councilman. In the city of Mountain Grove, all utilities pays a franchise tax. We have, for instance, your cell phone companies, we have from 7 to 9 cell phone companies that pay the franchise tax. We have 3 cable, we have cable TV, we got Dish TV, and Direct TV, they pay the franchise fee. We have Seminole Electric, Henry County Electric, they pay the franchise fee. Your home telephone, you pay a franchise fee on that. And then natural gas, which is in direct with the propane, they have to pay. And if you're heating your house with electricity or natural gas, them 2 companies are paying the franchise fee. All of our utilities in Mountain Grove is paying a franchise fee except the propane. And you know, for fair competition, plus the city of Mountain Grove is losing a lot of capital on account of propane not paying. We're looking at probably losing between $35,000 and $45,000 a year by not having a franchise fee on propane. And plus, you know, personally, I don't see where propane companies is any different than natural gas or TV or cell phones or anyone like that. So I'm just gonna run this by the council and see what they have in mind.
I agree that they should pay their part, but what's this gonna do to the propane users, the people's on fixed income? You know they're gonna pass that on.
Well, see, my view is, over 50% of people paying it now anyway. It's just, you know, the propane people, it's not. But, so I'm saying probably we got, what, 40% of people on propane grid?
I think it's half.
Half?
Yeah,
It's still
What is
half,
cheap?
half the people not using propane?
Yeah.
yeah, half are and half are using natural gas.
Price-wise, what is the difference between natural and propane? Is there anybody that knows the price?
I'm not sure.
Is it measured in the same quantity or same way as natural gas?
No.
Propane gas?
Propane,
Propane
cubic
higher.
feet, ain't it?
I don't know.
But where I'm coming from is every utility we've got in the city of Mountain Grove is paying this fee. And, you know, it just doesn't seem right that we've got out of 6 or 7 utilities, that we've got one utility that's skipping by.
How much of a fee is that, are you suggesting?
Well, I'm not suggesting, they got a flat, what, 5%?
Yeah, it's, franchise fees are set,
How much?
5%.
So anyway, I wanted to run this by the council because, you know, I've been thinking about this quite a while. I just don't feel like it's fair to the other utilities to have one utility not stepping up. But anyway, I'd like to have some discussion on this.
Didn't this come before, once before, Rick? Why we decided not to, no. I don't know, Jim's probably know more about it than I do. I don't feel that there's as many propane users now as there is natural gas.
I don't feel like there's as many either.
I use propane.
Okay.
So, you know, I mean, and
Don't see very many tanks around.
No.
Seem like, you know.
so I just feel it's gonna put a burden more on people. But it, you know,
But like I'm saying,
It will on the fixed income people, I can tell you that.
Well, it will on everybody.
Is the city trying to get rid of all the tanks in the city of Mountain Grove?
no, okay, I just brought this to you guys, Jim, is the natural gas people, they're paying it. If you heat your house with electricity, you're paying
I
for that.
understand what you're saying.
But we've got, like, cell phones, cable TV, and all these people. But, you know, we've got this one propane, and they're getting by without paying. And,
Now, on my electric bill, it doesn't state Mountain Grove franchise tax anywhere. All I pay on that is, the city, well, maybe I need to back up. 4.50 is what it is, 4.5. Is, you all get all that then? I thought some of that went to the state.
Not the franchise tax. I don't know what CNO's bills look like, but intercounties says franchise tax, you write it right on the bottom with your other tax.
I'll have to look at mine and see. But I was thinking,
What's the $10 service fee then? Is that just for
The what?
$10 service fee on intercounty?
That's for natural gas, I believe.
Yeah, that's what's natural.
Well,
Well, no,
there
there's a
is a
service
meter.
availability fee
Mm-hmm.
of 24 something from intercounty.
Yeah, 80 cents a day service availability to have a meter at your house.
So that doesn't include any,
Kilowatt
that
usage.
goes to the intercounty.
yours is how much did you say?
80 cents per day service availability.
Casinos is 72. They
Yeah.
just raised it
Yeah,
this month.
yeah.
And then they raised the kilowatt from 6.9 to 7.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that with the economy the way it is and to impose a fee or tax, whatever you wanna call it, upon the people at this time, is probably, in my opinion, not a real good idea.
Is it though, is it legal really to charge everyone else? I mean, could ever, you know?
Well, yeah,
If they wanted to throw
franchise
fit and
taxes
say-
are legal and recognized as one of the main sources of revenue in almost all cities.
Right.
assure you, the gas company doesn't like it, because they've made it known to us that they didn't. When this was brought up before, and it's been, I don't know, 2 or 3 years maybe, the gas company had provided us with their numbers, and they had 900 and some customers, and we know that there's just over 2,000 households in Mount Grove, so they were taking care of 50%. I don't know how much those numbers have fluctuated, in the last 2 or 3 years, if any, I don't know.
Well, there's several probably heating wood too. That's,
As far as the fixed income folks, so there's just as many fixed income on natural gas as there is on propane.
But doesn't natural gas, don't they fluctuate back and forth sometimes if they get, changing
Well,
that?
I'm sure they probably do, Kay, but so does propane. I mean, you can buy propane right now cheaper than you can in the fall, if you wanna buy it in advance. And it's fluctuated, I don't know, how much does it fluctuate, Jim, in a season? 40, 50 cents?
No, it don't do that much. It hadn't even went down when I left first of March down there.
Hadn't gone down yet.
No, still $2.19 a gallon.
But I've seen it in the last few years as low as $1.60, so that's how much it's gone up just in the last few years. So it's really a preference, a personal preference, what you like, more so than the price.
185 prepaid this year.
Was it 185? And it's 219 now, so it fluctuates. They all,
That's what I paid mine.
You just have to have it paid for by a certain time, and then you can't use it through the summer. You can't start using it till the 1st of September. Rick, it wasn't too awful long ago that down at the store, they was charging for sales tax, 1.5%.
yeah, this is not sales tax, this is a franchise.
Well, whatever,
Well,
but you all were getting it, weren't you?
Yeah, there's a difference.
Well, where does it go then if it's a franchise tax?
It comes to us, I mean,
Looks like it'd be the same then.
no, it's not the same. It's not the same. A franchise fee is a fee that's paid for the privilege of doing business within your community. And this community takes in over $360,000 a year in franchise fee. It's a major source of our revenue. We made last year from a gas company, we made $56,000. This year, so far this year, and it's been a warm winter, as you all well know, we've made $26,000 on the franchise fee just from the gas company. And
Does that go into our general fund?
yes, ma'am. And it's not over yet. I mean, we've still got a couple months to go till our budget year ends. So you're looking at, we probably average a little over 40,000 a year with the gas company, and I think you're gonna find it's about the same with the propane. It's about 50/50.
Well, is this gonna include, like, when you go to Casey's and buy a bottle of propane for your,
Barbecue grill?
barbecue grill?
No, it's for household consumption, business consumption.
And once it's set on there, it generally will stay unless the council revokes it or.
Yeah, I mean, the franchise tax has been in effect here for, I don't know, 45 or 50 years.
Well, was there ever a franchise tax on propane?
Not that I can find, and like I said, I really don't know how that happened. Normally, you just include all utilities and.
She said, so she said that they had propane forever.
Yeah.
Well, one of the reasons probably was you didn't have, gas here until, 15 years ago?
Yeah, I used to heat with propane, but I don't recall, honestly.
There was just so much gallon and it was.
Yeah,
I
they
think
built it all.
gas company just come in here, 15 or so years ago? Up until then.
Have they now?
propane would, yeah.
Is that gonna just be for the citizens,
in the 90s.
people that live here, or
Yeah.
if they get our gas from Glen or from Norwood or somewhere, is that still gonna be, if we live here in town? It's
It's the
gonna
same
be on,
company now.
Yeah.
well, I mean, if you still buy your gas from another town,
Yeah.
but
If
you have
it's
your
gonna be used in
propane
the
tank.
city, then it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever delivers here, yeah.
Josh, what's the legality making natural gas pay and propane not paying?
For the most part, it depends on the city's motivation for whether or not that they impose the
just want to bring this before the council and, if we get a motion or.
But didn't natural gas
Without a motion or just
want to
whatever.
not let us set any more, or let the gas company set any more tanks?
No, I mean, in natural gas, they don't have anything to do with that.
Why no?
Uh,
Did they ever bring that to the board, I mean, to the council, to not be able to set any more tanks? See, that would be to their advantage if they did.
No, I mean, I think that discussion came up that evening, but that wasn't motivated by gas. And as long as you have propane, I mean, you have to allow them to set that. So it would,
Well, I meant set any more tanks than what we have.
Well, in this scenario, really, if price of propane goes up, or say due to a franchise tax, some of the customers will probably drop propane and go to natural gas. Why not? It's ready and available. I don't have to call the gas company and say, hey, you know, so the gas company stands to benefit if we technically pass a
well, you,
tax.
Natural gas, you mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
natural gas, they stand to benefit.
yeah, but you wouldn't leave one because of a franchise tax, only go to the other one and pay the franchise.
Well, it all depends. If my rate on my propane is higher, then
Well-
I may go.
But you'd be doing it because of the rate of the propane, not because of the
Right,
franchise.
all I'm saying is, what I was saying was, but the natural gas stands to benefit. If that was the scenario.
Oh,
We're putting the answer out before we get the question that way, though. That's, you really don't know. I
Well,
mean,
true, you don't know how
You
many
don't
would or
know.
would not. I
I
can't
don't-
count that.
I don't, like Judy said, I don't like to put a hardship on people, but how can you discriminate from a fixed income person on all electric or all on natural gas from a propane? I don't think that's right either, but, so to me, I guess they should all have to pay. If that's in the ordinance that utilities need to pay franchise tax, then I think it should be equal across the board, just my opinion. which doesn't
I've got
matter.
mixed feelings, but I just don't want any more taxes on the citizens, I just can't.
But if they're already paying, I mean,
Just to increase the
It's not-
water rate.
Maybe we could just drop the other taxes on the other stuff instead of raising.
excuse me for a
That'd
minute.
lose about $350,000 a year.
I'd have a lot of tax if you done that, we wouldn't know if ever done.
Okay,
We're worried about 5% of a little bit of tax. That just doesn't.
okay, do we have a motion, or we just gonna let it die with lack of a motion? Okay, we'll move on to the next one then. It's another tax, a hotel tax. How many people have stayed in a hotel lately? You stay in a hotel, you end up paying a hotel tax. And, you know, this is another benefit, another income that the city's losing compared to all the other cities because they all charge motel tax. So we have any discussion on this?
Why do we want the tax?
You know, like someone stays at a motel,
Right.
a room, about 3%.
You say all the other cities are doing this,
Well, I mean, they've already been doing it.
in all of them, or just?
Well, I'm
some
not
of them?
saying all, the biggest part of it. But,
And we don't here.
no.
Does it seem to be the larger cities doing it, or do we know?
Do you know what kind of revenue it would produce?
I'm saying this will bring about 15,000, 15,000 a year in. It's nowhere close to what the franchise tax would have brought in on propane. So,
How much percent are we talking about here on the hotel?
probably about 3%.
To raise it,
Yeah, like if you got a $60 room, you'd pay probably $1.80 tax. No, citizens don't pay it, it's just the one that stays in the rooms.
Do we have any, for say, local residents using a motel room, you know, more or less like their home,
No,
that you're aware of?
no.
Mostly tourists, from the retreats, people passing through.
I know, you know, out there at the old Micro Motel,
Yeah.
we used to do that a lot.
Yeah.
About the, construction companies from time to time, or the railroad that'll rent them for, 4 to 6 weeks at a time.
Yeah, because I've done that out on the East Coast. You've done a construction job, so I understand that, but that's,
Most of them transit people though.
yeah.
How many, let's see, how many we got? Days in?
Three.
Three.
Is Schrock's Club, this office, yeah, 3.
What, that old motel out there, the old motel? I didn't think it was.
Well, that's what I was questioning, I'm not sure if it is now.
Well, I went out by there just the other day, and it looked like it was closed
It
up.
may be.
They didn't make a city license.
Oh, they didn't?
Not yet.
I don't think they're open now.
I don't believe it's open, I mean, it just appears to be
Just
closed.
be the travel lodge in the daytime.
Okay, what do you think? Just wanna let this one die too?
I think there's no tax at all now.
Not,
This is not this.
not, no, I think we probably have sales tax or something like that, but no motel tax. If you go to Branson or someplace like that and get your, have the tax. Anyways, just a couple of things I wanted to throw out, see what your opinion was. And, so we can let that one die also. Okay, next we got some bills to pay. We have a motion to pay the bills.
This Bank of America, that's our credit card, correct?
I noticed on this Walmart, I guess we can ask questions prior, can't we?
Yeah.
I'm showing like the golf to $424.72. What was,
They're buying all their pop and stuff.
all the golf?
They're buying all the soda and stuff
Oh,
for
for
the
the
golf
clubhouse.
clubhouse out there.
I have a question, some, there's a lot of expenses for town and country, do they vary back and forth who we buy,
Well, they buy all bleach from.
We get our bleach from them, they gave us the best deal on it.
okay?
Because we have to treat daily the water system with, bleach, and so we buy it from them basically by the crate.
This says ink and bleach and battery and Runson. Okay. From Walmart, this time. That's what I wanted to, if there was a,
That bleach from Walmart's probably for the dogs. It's probably for the
Dog
animal
kennel?
control, but,
so we need to use different businesses, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Instead of, that's good.
I make a motion, we pay the bills.
I'll second it.
Any last questions? Not all in favor? Okay, we need a motion to adjourn.
Well, can we have private session anymore? We used
No.
to. We don't have that anymore?
I have one question before we adjourn. What is this here? Is this part of the annual budget, Rick?
that's a quarterly financial statement.
Up to March the 30th? From last July the 1st?
Yes, that's right.
Well, what do we do with things that we
Okay,
have?
you can go in and talk to Rick anytime,
Okay,
Or put it on the agenda.
put it on the agenda.
we have to put tall grass on the agenda?
No.
No, you can talk to me about that, and I'll get take care of it.
Who does that?
Well, any of them can take it,
No, who sees it? David?
David.
What is it, Judy? I can't hear what you're saying.
Oh, like tall grass and
Oh, okay.
complaints on houses that sit forever and things like that. So should we put that on the, we have to put that on the agenda to talk about it?
We can.
Okay, put it on there.
Yes, put it on there for me too.
Yeah,
Okay, you made a motion,
no.
okay. We have a motion to adjourn,
I'll make that motion.
second?
Second.